What's up, wrestling fans? By now, you guys have been probably inundated with all the news about George the Animal Steele. So that is basically what I wanted to talk about. I will make a quick comment that just all morning that people were reporting that Nicole Bass has died too. But she's very close to dying. They're going to take her off life support, it looks like. So that's about to happen. But all these probably disgusting news sources want to be first to report something, so they just run with it to be the first one. So that's kind of a despicable thing. But somebody who already has passed away is George the Animal Steele. And so many memories about George the Animal Steele. First time I saw him was in some sort of a situation with Lou Albano in 1987 or so. And I'm sure it was actually a tape thing that had happened years before that. And I just remember I couldn't believe it as a kid seeing him eat that turnbuckle. I mean, that's the first thing everybody points to. I got to believe, just because I never saw anything like that. And that was back in the WWE. Really didn't do many chaotic things, and here this guy was ripping up a turnbuckle with his teeth. You know, as a kid, you believe there was something like deranged about the guy, and he was very, very entertaining for what he did, and during that time. And everybody knew who he was, It's like everybody knew who George the Animal Steele was to this day. Anybody who's over 35 that I talk to, they all, and my age group too, but I mean, especially people that really watch the 80s wrestling, that really know about, the 80s wrestlers, And even people that didn't watch that much wrestling back then, if you say the hairy guy who ate the turnbuckle, it's like a lot of people know who you're talking about. So rest in peace to George the Animal Steele, and sorry to hear about this news, obviously. But the last time when I met him a couple of years ago, he was really funny and he was like in great spirits, and he was really nice to me, and it was very cool after 30 years. To meet somebody that you've seen on television that long is really wild. I've met a lot of people recently that I remember from TV or that I watched on television or entertained me for a long time in my 30s, and it's weird to meet them because it's like, you want to tell them like, you have no idea who I am, but you've been a part of my life for 30 years. At some point, you popped in there multiple times, and it's cool. Just anyway, that's all I wanted to say about George the Animal Steele. Let's move on to this Kelly rumor. Well, that just doesn't seem appropriate, does it? Just doesn't seem right. I mean, you could do a whole video on George the Animal Steele, I feel like. And I'll probably do something like that. But yeah, we should move on to Kelly. This is crazy. So, Kelly apparently has signed a 3-year deal with the WWE. And to me, and to many people, this is in response to Emma not being able to pass off the Emelina deal, not being able to do the Emelina deal. I guess they want this girly sex symbol type to come back. And they thought they could do it with Emma, but now they're just going to go back to Kelly, which is bizarre to me. It's almost like, to me, taking a step back, perhaps, with the women's revolution. But then again, they need women on Raw. So, and right now the NXT women need more work, so they can't come up yet. So there's no one else really to put on Raw unless you go out and get talent and instantly bring them up. But Kelly could be another body. But I mean, if you could have Emma, Kelly, Sasha, Charlotte, I mean, the only problem you have with this is you have a dilemma of like nobody needs to be. You're worried about booking anybody weak at this point, right? I mean, but I guess SmackDown has done it very well. I mean, just look at what SmackDown's done with the women, and then you know the deal. Quickly want to pause to tell you guys, check this out. I got really good news. WWE has provided me with a link to WWE Book of Rules. This is something I talked about on State of the WWE a few videos back. Actually, State of the WWE came out right before Out of Nowhere came out, so many of you may have missed it. If you haven't seen State of the WWE with me and Jake DeMarco, the new one from the other day, it's an hour long, it's great. But we talked about the WWE releasing the WWE Book of Rules and how to break them. and apparently it's got like over 400 different WWE rules, and perhaps times they've been changed or broken forward by Daniel Bryan. This looks awesome. It's in pre-order right now. I have a special link down below for you guys right now. It will take you to the official WWE shop page that's embedded here. So the link is in the description box of this video right now. I get credit every time, of course, you guys pre-order this. And since I figured many of you are going to be pre-ordering this like beasts anyway, you might as well give me credit and help the show out and then help yourself out. So use the link down below. It's in the description box. Hit the show more button if you have to show more of the description to see it. The link is down there. I may be putting a link up on my website too, joecronenshow.net, to get WWE, the Book of Rules, how to break them. So much crap in here. Even the WWE referees are reading it. Now, some will say, well, how can this be? The WWE breaks their own rules multiple times. And I think the book does cover some of that. But the coolest thing is that literally there's so many real rules in here. And that is like awesome. I don't read a lot of books. Like normally, like I just go, oh, that's a book, this is a book, whatever. This will be the second book that I ever purchased from WWE. Think about that. It's been what? Because the only other book that I own from WWE, well, I mean, I own a couple picture books and stuff I got as a kid that I didn't even know I was getting. We were gifts. But this will be the second book that I own from WWE. And the other one is Mankind's Have a Nice Day. That tells you how long ago. I've read excerpts from Chris Jericho's book, but this will be the first ever actual WWE book that I purchase, because I'm not a big reader, because I'm an idiot. But there you go. The link is in the description box down below, and this thing is going to be awesome. And it comes out February 28th, but pre-order now, and we'll see if we can lead all of the other YouTubers and all of the other websites in pre-orders. Can the Joe Cronin Show be the #1 pre-order for the book? And if you can, WWE may be calling me more often then. So let's hope that happens. Now let's go back to more of the wrestling news. I was up all night, as many of you knew, so just another quick note. I did a 2-hour Discord chat with you guys, and I'm going to be doing those more often and recording them and uploading them as something that I call Morning Discord. And when I do these late-night Discord hangouts, my plan is to upload them for the early morning. So there's something every morning in case someone missed a show or whatever the case is. And it's not every morning, but, once or twice a week, maybe that will happen. I don't know. There was talk about starting a different page. I'm not sure. But anyway, Morning Discord is up right now. You may not have gotten the alert for it because it was scheduled uploaded. So go back in your video feed on my channel to find out. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you click the subscribe button. But probably not new because you wouldn't have sit through all this blabble. Ty Dillinger talks about the Rumble spot. That's kind of cool. That's up there, but I'll talk about that in a different video, to be honest. There's all this news that Triple H is forming a new faction with Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe. I mean, perhaps I could see what you're talking about, and especially after WrestleMania, I could definitely see that something happening after WrestleMania. I don't see it happening before WrestleMania. WWE did issue in a statement on George the Animal Steel, too, by the way. Some people are asking about that, if they've said anything. Well, they have. And it's up for you to read if you want to go check it out. I'll probably cover it in a video in a few minutes anyway, so we'll be covered by that in a few. Probably going to get Jake on here and we'll do a little podcast. Wrestling Inc. did the top 10 worst WWE Raw entrance themes, and I suppose they mean the current ones. I have to comment on a few of them, and then I'll probably I may even make a separate video on the whole thing. But I have to comment on a few of these because it's ridiculous. Somehow Nia Jax is made number 10. I mean, this might be closer to number 1, to be honest. Hey, George, we miss you, man. But Nia Jax made number 10 as one of the worst themes on Raw. Somehow Gallows and Anderson's theme is worse than Nia Jax's, according to Wrestling Inc. I think that's bullshit. Cesaro's is number 8. Cesaro's is really bad. Dana Brooke is on there. I mean, I kind of like her theme. Hers is all right. She starts doing that sexy little strut that she does. Of course, it depends. R-Truth is number 6. I mean, You know, I would have put Dana. Dana wouldn't even have made this list for me. Or she would have been number 10. Gallows and Anderson might have been number 9. No, they are number 9, actually, so that works out. Cesaro would have been a lot higher, though, I'll tell you that. Darren Young is number 3. You know what? I don't even know what Darren Young's theme is. Most of these people, it's like I don't even know what their themes are. Primetime Players is number 5. They have... No, well, I do agree with this, though. Well, they have Alicia Fox as number 2. Number 1 theme. The number 1 theme, the number 1 theme by on Wrestling Inc., they say, is Stephanie McMahon. And I agree. I don't know if I agree with it being number 1, but I hate her theme. When she comes out, it's just like, this sucks. Whatever it is. Like whatever I don't know what it is. That sounded like some other song by somebody else. But what does it sound like? Let's listen to it for a second. Try not to get copyrighted.
I'm never gonna be done. Lean on in. Now welcome to the Queendom. The Queendom where the kings bow down.
Ugh. The Queendom where the kings bow down. I don't know. That sounds terrible to me. They talk about it technically being cheating since she doesn't wrestle much. Yeah, but we have to listen to that every week because she comes out like every week on Raw. It's not like Stephanie McMahon doesn't come out every, she's always out there. It's always like, when you hear that noise, like something inside of you dies, like your penis goes away, like your penis wants to run away and hide and never come back. Your ears start to bleed. Your kids cry at home. Your wife wants to leave you. It just all kinds of bad happen when I hear that theme. I mean, come on. Get a better theme for Stephanie McMahon.
With the speed of a cheetah, live jet better, so hot they sweater like a sweater in a sauna.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it starts. Just something about it. I don't know. The song talks about a queen, and they say it fits Stephanie's gimmick, but that's where the positives stop. The beat is atrocious, and the singing and rapping is even worse. I can't even bring myself to listen to the entire song. For this critique, probably that annoys me the most is when she comes out and shimmy dances as she heads to the ring. Cringeworthy. Okay, turn it off, please. No more. I couldn't agree with this guy more about that. That's so right. But can we talk about Nia Jax not being number 2? Because Nia Jax should be number 2. That was Joshua Gagnon. Or Gannon? Gundam Style. No, I don't know. His name makes me want to gag. Your name cringes me as much as Stephanie McMahon's entrance theme. But great article, I guess. And I agree with it, I think. But shit, I don't know. I think I agree with it. Well, guys, I just wanted to chime in with this news. Some of the stuff that was going on obviously had to be commented on. I got more coming later. And once again, don't forget to check out the link down below for the rules. WWE Book of Rules and how to break them. The pre-order expected February 28th on a Tuesday. So go ahead and pre-order it now. Pre-order it for your friends. Use my link in the description box down below if you want to give me credit. And I'll have more videos. Trust me, more videos coming today. Lots more to do. And also monetize this. 99 will be tonight. I look forward to seeing all you crazy bastards around 11 p.m. Eastern Time for Monetize This 99. It's going to be wild. And what the F did Tommy NC 2010 post on Twitter the other day with him taking his clothes off? Oh, my God. I'll leave it in the comments down below. And subscribe. Watch previous videos if you haven't seen them. And stay tuned for more podcasts before Monetize This in just a few. I'm just waking up, so you can probably hear it in my voice. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Check out the Book of Rules in the link. Check out the Book of Rules in the link. How many times did I say that? Like 50 times? I just think this book is exciting. Anybody ever drink those Bai antioxidant drinks? I'm sitting here sipping this thing, and like some of them are awesome, but some of them are just gross. Like I don't know what it is. Like I wanted coconut really bad, and I had the coconut one, but now it's like, oh, I don't know what it is. The coconut one makes me puke. Like I'm like, ugh, I don't like this one. All right, guys, check out these other videos if you missed them. We'll see you next time.